4 cyclists have been killed recently. We're doing the first of 4 ghost rides in honor of cyclists who've been killed by cars. So today we're doing a ghost ride in honor of Jonas Mitchell. Later this week there's Aaron Rankin, Dahlia Chaco, and a person who was killed in Markham.
So I'm grateful actually that this group organizes a community active mourning, because I think that that these deaths affect all of us. Neighbors, parents, cyclists, drivers, pedestrians, right? These losses matter. And so I think that this kind of public act of grief and reclaiming is important. And these deaths it doesn't have to be this way. So it's also an act of protest, which I think is the thing we do together. So that's where I come. Whoa. I didn't know that was all right there, but there it is.
We're gonna have group. We're gonna do something called corking. Corking means we're gonna lock the lanes, allow us to go through as one group. If we have to, we'll regroup if we somehow managed to get lost with people who stop at stoplights and so forth. We'll have a few people marshalling. In fact, we do need some volunteers for marshalling. If you want to volunteer, see me afterwards. As I said, we're going to be going in about 15 minutes.
Stopping here on the way to the final spot where we're doing the memorial for the ghost ride today. But this is the spot we passed where we did a memorial ride for a 5-year-old child who was killed here just last year. So still improvements to be made.
The guy who started the whole bicycle lanes
We gather here today to remember a cyclist who has fallen, not by his fault. Jonas Mitchell was a 35-year-old going to work, 36-year-old going to work. We now remove our helmets or other headdress and have a moment of silence. Thank you. Again, we do these rides to remember the fallen and to make it known that cyclists are out here on the streets and we belong on the streets. Right. Now we're going to hear, I believe, a song from some of our group. Would you please come forward?
We're ready.
You're ready.
We have come too far, we can't turn around. We'll flood the streets with justice, we are freedom bound.
We have come too far.
We have come too far.
We can't turn around.
We can't turn around.
We'll flood the streets with justice.
We'll flood the streets with justice. We are freedom bound. We have come too far. We can't turn around. We'll flood the streets with justice. We are freedom bound.
I reiterate, being I ride a motorcycle, 4 wheels will always win out over 2 wheels or pedestrians. And as the cities get bigger, roadways get more congested. You know, all around there's got to be road sense, more road sense. I don't know what's going to take to do that, but people can't be complacent, whether you're driving, riding, or walking, that, okay, I've got the green light, I can just keep going ahead. You approach an intersection, you look all ways, you slow down. I do that on a bike. So I mean, for all you cyclists out there, do the same thing. Don't take anything for granted at intersections. Even though you have the green light, it means diddly squat. Approach the green light, you know, like slow down, wait a second or two, watch what's coming at other ways, and then take it from there. Jonas's death is tragic, and God knows I give everything to give it back. But at the same token, the person who ran him down ran a red light, and that's criminal. So there's got to be more consequence for their actions rather than a slap on the wrist. I don't know what the law is going to do, but right now, you know, the person running Jonas down has more rights than Jonas does right now. You know, enough said. You know, fight the fight, okay? Yeah. Thank you. And then thank you all for coming out. It shows the love that Jonas had. And yeah, I applaud cyclists. Don't get me wrong, but you got to be aware. Awareness is everything. And as my dad would say, keep smiling. You know, life goes on, but learn from this and be stronger, be more aware. And God love you all. Thank you.
This concludes the Ghost Bike Memorial Ceremony. Thank you for coming out.
You know, he went 58 feet a second for 6 to 8 seconds. That's more than a football field with his eyes closed before he killed our son.
We'll flood the streets with justice. We are free.